Hi, good day. It's my great pleasure to be here with you today, sharing with you my passion, my experience, my knowledge in a very important topic. It's dental marketing. I believe that it's one of the most sensitive topics, and we need it all the time, everywhere. It's not only needed for our personal issues, we need it as well for our dental clinic and dental services. So just let me sure that you can hear me well. Yeah, you hear me very well. All right, that's clear. Well, let me start with you. My name is Aref. As you see, I'm a dentist in background and holding a master degree in business administration from the UK, the founder for the International Medical Training Academy in London. We provide training for all healthcare professionals, doctors, dentists, pharmacists, nurses, and all healthcare providers. We provide training in non-medical skills. We provide training in leadership, management, planning, communication, conflict resolution, team building, emotional intelligence, all skills you need to be more professional in your practice, because we are working in a team, in a holistic team, and we need to know how we can enhance our knowledge and experience together so we provide a perfect treatment for our patients. Today, I'm going to start with you a series of 5 sessions. Today, we are going to share with you a very specific and introduction about dental marketing, because in all science, you have to start with some introduction and background, some information to build for you the base for what I'm into providing you in these 5 sessions. I have delivered this training in more than 15 countries around the world, and in my experience, I found that we have some lack when we deliver the training in dental marketing. I believe that you guys, when you go home, you want to implement what you have learned in dental courses, but when you start implementing, you face some obstacles and some difficulties. Let's go here and let me start my slides with you in less than half an hour. Well, actually, if I'm asking you why you attend dental marketing courses, obviously you are coming to know how to market your services, to make more traffic in your clinic, to increase your income, and to brand your name. That's all 100% is correct. Now, if you want to do any of these, you need to have a plan. And that plan, we call it a dental marketing plan. If you right now Google a dental marketing plan, you will find hundreds of thousands of dental marketing plans. But unfortunately, in dental marketing, there is no copy-paste. I cannot tell you right now what you have to do in your dental clinics, but I am going to share with you what is the rules we are following when we are creating dental marketing plan. So at the end, you will be able to do your own dental marketing plan. And let me share with you why sometimes we find it a little bit easy and a little bit difficult. It's easy because when you go from our dental courses, you go home and you go to your clinic with huge enthusiasm because you already know what does it mean: segmentation, targeting, branding, and 7 Ps. You know exactly what does it mean: positioning and SWOT analysis, social media, competitor, and data. But unfortunately, you lose the interest simply because you couldn't have an idea how to connect all these knowledge together. Now, I'm going to explain for you all of these definitions and information during our coming sessions. For example, in the second session, I'm going to explain segmentation, positioning, targeting, 7 Ps. After that, I will talk about SWOT analysis and the competitor. Then we will talk about social media. But the point, you need to come to the last session, because on that time, you will be able to know how to connect all these information together so you can have a marketing plan. Okay, so in our final destination, after 5 weeks, you will be able to know how to set your marketing plan. I will sit in front of you like that in a live video. Then I will show you what information I got from here and what I need to do in my marketing plan. And that will help you a lot to know how to design and to create, to establish your own marketing plan. But please follow my rules and follow my information from time to time. Session number 4, it's going to be about digital marketing and how we create our social media platform, what we need from this social media platform, how to create a website, and why we need SEO and all of these short names. Session 3 is going to be about your competitor, how to study and analyze the situation you have, and what type of offers do we have, retention strategy, partnership, and referral strategy, and how to analyze, how to set your financial projection as well. Regarding the offers, you might be in a country where it's not allowed for you to do any offers, which is I respect so much, but you have to know how you can set your offers in case you travel to another country where they provide so many offers. Session number 2 is going to be about the data and in your dental clinic. What does it mean? Unique selling point, targeting, segmentation, positioning, and 7 Ps as well. And here I will start asking you some homeworks. If you don't do your homeworks, you will not be able to do your marketing plan. Now, session number 1 is going to be today. I will try as much as I can to simplify for you the meaning of marketing, because I believe that we have so many definitions in our mind for the marketing. Then I will inform you what does it mean SMART goals and the action plan. I will show you an important real marketing plan component, and I will differentiate for you between having a dental marketing plan for my clinic or my dental center. To clarify it more for you, my friends, now, if you want to have an implant, if you want to set an implant for a patient, you have to have a knowledge about how to read an X-ray. You need to know some anatomy, or a lot of anatomy, I think, and you need to know which implant system company you are going to use. You need to know which abutment you are going to use and how to use the abutment, and you need to know more information about the prosthetic knowledge. Now, you are going just to set the implant, but you have to have a background about all of these. And the same, if you want to make a marketing plan, you need to have more information about more knowledge and experience in marketing. So I will explain for you many definitions, many explanations about the marketing. Then we are going to use it to build our marketing plan. Now, if you have a dental center, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, because you need to know more about your direction and more the parallelism in between the implants, and how to make you need to be more ready to face many surprises. It's the same if you have multiple implants. When you have multiple implants, you need to consider many things more than if you are going just to do one implant. And if you have a dental clinic, you have less consideration than if you have a dental center. In your dental center, there are many factors helping you to brand your name. But in your dental clinic, it's less factors. So there is a difference between both of them, and both of them we are going to cover as well. Now, why this series is different? It's simply because it's real. I'm sharing with you my secrets. I'm sharing with you my information, which is I'm relying on when I'm traveling from country to another to do some consultancy for my colleagues. When I travel to another place, I do some analysis, and what I'm going to share with you in these 5 sessions, this is actually the tools I'm using when I go to do any marketing plan for any dental center. Number 2, it's practical. It's actually not so much relying on theories rather than relying on practical part. And it's not copy-paste. The slides I'm having here, it's all mine. And I'm going to start with you from the end. Remember the first slide I showed to you about the sessions? It was session number 5. That I didn't start usually with session number 1, but here I'm starting with the end, because I want to show you the final destination I'm going to share with you, which is building a marketing plan. I'm sharing it with passion because something I love, and I hope you are going to enjoy this session. Before starting, let me tell you that in marketing or in management, basically, you shouldn't use your mind as you are using it for your daily work in dentistry. If you want to do a marketing, if you want to do for a patient 5 implants, you will start thinking with your mind without writing anything in any paper, simply because this is something you have used to do. If you want to do a composite for a patient, you will not go and write, I will do a composite for that patient on that day. We have systemized ourselves to do it on computer or in some mindset, actually, or we can write some information on the patient file. Now, what you will do, you will say that, for example, I'm going to do an implant for my patient, his name Ali, on 30th of April in collaboration with surgeon Dr. X. Now, in your mind, you will be start thinking which company you are going to deal with, which date, which direction, what medication I will use for my patient, how many implants I will fit, I will read more x-rays, I will make more sterilization. These tasks you have to do. Then you will assign people to do these tasks. After that, you will decide when exactly you are going to do these tasks with your colleagues who you have assigned the tasks for them. Then you will set what resources or financial issues you need to finalize your tasks. After that, you will set some standards of success and evaluation for yourself and your patient, and you will tell your patient that if we find that the bone is also integrated with the implant after 2 to 4 or 6 months, it means that we have succeeded. And if we have, if you started biting your teeth in your teeth and feeling very well, it means we are succeeding as well. If aesthetically it shows very good view, it means we are succeeding. This is what we call actually an action plan. That way, it's in your dental mind, and here it's in an action plan. Because in management, there is a rule: it's not written, it's not done. If you didn't write it, you will not do it. Because if you write something, it's badly to forget doing that. And basically, emotionally inside, you will feel that, oh, I write something, I have to do it. So it helps you to stay motivated, to know exactly what you do, and to tell your team what actions they have to follow. Now, what does it mean, marketing? If I ask you, you might get so many answers for that. Some people will say social media, some people will say offers, discount, advertising, research, online marketing, digital marketing. So I have found for you some definitions, which I believe that they have the same, let's say the same value, because it's all about value. So marketing is a process of developing and communicating value to your patient. It includes every step you take to service and manage your patients. In this definition, it's all about developing and communicating value to your patients. Second definition, it's science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of your patients. Here, they are combining between it's a science, you have to study something, and it's an art, you have to be creative. Because science, you have to understand the concept of marketing, and creative, you need to be unique, and you need to know how to create value for your patients. Another definition, it's all about process by which clinics create value for the patients. It's, again, creating value. And finally, it's identifying and meeting human and social needs to attract patients by adding value into your clinic and to keep and satisfy the patients. Basically, and personally, I love this definition. It's the last one. It's about identifying and meeting human and social needs to attract patients by adding value into your clinic, to keep and satisfy the patients. We and our friends, our colleagues, we have the same services. But why some patients prefer to go to other doctor rather than my clinic? It means they have found the needs they want not in your clinic, in that clinic. And it means that doctor, he could reach that patient before you, and he might be after you, but he might be able to attract that patient with something he was looking for. Let me simplify for you the meaning of marketing. Marketing is like 3 columns. The first one is your audience. Your patients are home. They are sitting home, and they are in their offices, for example, in their jobs, they are working, and they have the specification. They have different income, they have different mentality, they have different occupation, they have different gender, and as they are different, they will be totally 100% different in making their decisions. So that's why we need to understand basically, if the patient didn't make value for your services, it means he's not your target. sorry, it means he's not your target. If you are, for example, telling your guys, your patients, your audience that I have a sterilization room and they didn't value it, it means you are marketing the wrong way. You have to find another audience where they will be valuable for you, and they will check and they will feel that you are providing them something unique. In the second column, the other area, that you provide services. And these services should be in two categories: dental services and non-dental services. Dental services is all about dentistry, and non-dental, it's all about, for example, the decoration, the waiting room, working hours, your experience, and all about something not directly to your treatment. And then once you have a target audience and you have a services, then you need to think, how can I attract my audience to my services? Or how can I tell my services to my audience? What activities? How can I be smart, creative to tell my audience about the services I have in my clinic? This is the point. What tools I am going to use? Am I going to go to bank? Am I going to go to the officer of the bank and telling them, what do I have services? Do I need to use website and make announcement on that? Do I need the social media? Do I need to make a visiting to shopping malls and make a stand or a booth where can I create some information about dental clinics? So what exactly you need to do? What exactly you need to create so you can attract these people coming to your clinic? This is simply the marketing. You have an audience and you have a service, then you need to think how you can attract your audience to come to your service, or you have to think how you can add value by your services to your audience. All right? So this is actually the marketing. You can have capture a video for that, or picture if you like. Then a very important element of management, it's about your SMART goals. In management, it's not allowed not to be very clear in developing your goals. You have to have a very SMART goals where it has to have some specification and some clarification as well. For example, I'm not allowed to tell you that I want to improve my health. That's not enough. If after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you came back to me and you saw me, you will not be able to measure what did I improve in my health. I might tell you, well, I'm good in running, I'm good in swimming, I'm good in, I lost some weight. Well, it's not clear. So we together will not have that enthusiasm to keep talking. But if I want to be smart on that, I have to say that I want to improve my health by decreasing 3 kilograms of my weight. So this is specific. I'm specific. I'm not going to improve my health in swimming. I'm going to improve my health in losing 3 kilograms. It's measurable because, yes, it's 3 kilograms. Achievable, yes, it's about 3 kilograms. It's not about 10 or 15. It's relevant. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm not telling you have to lose 3 kilograms from your weight. And it's time because I said in 1 month. So now it's clear. I want to improve my health by losing 3 kilograms of my weight every month. So relevant to dentistry, you can say that I want to increase my new patients monthly of 20 patients. Or you can say that I want to increase my social media engagement 30% in the first 3 months. Or you can say I want to increase the referral from an old patient, for example, 15 patients. So these are SMART goals where you have to create it for yourself. And these are the most important point when we start our next session. We need to know what objectives I want to reach in dental marketing. Do you remember this this plan we have done together a few minutes ago? This is actually the action plan we need to have, but in another way, we have to have a marketing plan. So in the 5th session, after 5 weeks, you have to have a very big PDF or an Excel sheet where it has so many activities, and these activities, you have to assign someone to do it, and with a time and resources, and do an evaluation. For example, you have sat with your colleagues and you said, we need to create a promotional video about our dental center or about dental clinic to show our patients what information do we have, what technology do we have, what services do we have, how do we sterilize the dental clinic, and then we want to make it in a USB, for example. Then we will to go to visit a bank, and we will give it to our target audience there. So based on the information we have gathered together, that we want to attract the bankers, and we want to tell them about the services we provide, that we have a unique digital camera, for example. We have a huge, very good sterilization, a qualification and quality. So I want to attract these people coming to our clinic to know that we have these things. So creating a promotional video, and in that video we will provide more information about this concept. We think that we will be able to attract more patients to our clinic. Visiting banks, creating website, asking you to write short articles, working on PPC, which is pay-per-click and digital marketing. All of these activities, you have to know exactly what you have to create so you can assign people to do it and to set your budget. Okay, so what we market, actually, you can market so many things. You can show that you have a great certificate, equipment, success stories, dental services, modern technology, working hours, comfortable design, doctor's experience, parking and location, insurance companies, and others. You might get some patients coming to your clinic because you have an insurance. So sometimes you need to promote and to tell and to reach your audience working, or they have coverage in the insurance, to know how you can reach these people. This is actually our session today. We started today sharing with you about what do we have in Simply Marketing. It's having an audience and services. We need to think how you can reach them together. Then we have shared with you an information about how to set your SMART goals and how to do an action plan. And right now we will finish with having a very small issue. If you want to make a dental filling for your patient, you will arrange so many things in your table. You will put your composite, acid etch, etching pond, you will set more instruments, you will have the camera, for example, to take some pictures. So in dentistry, in dental marketing, if you want to issue and to create and to build your dental marketing, you have to set an objective. You have to know who's your target audience. You have to know what services do you have. You need to think what makes you different, what is your unique selling point, and you need to know exactly which promotional channel you will follow and how to draw your action plan. But at the end, you did a dental filling. It's very small. It's like that, or even smaller. Yeah, but you have arranged so many things to do it, and it took from you for 5 minutes. Now imagine if you will do a dental marketing plan for a whole year. What information, what analysis, what documentation you need? It's a huge issue. You need to get so many things. That's what we are going to start with you next week. And if you want to do, for example, a marketing plan for a dental center, again, because it's bigger and there are more factors to consider, you need to have here, for example, more information about your competitor, more information about your partnership, more information as well about your pricing and what positioning you have, and also as well about your retention strategy. So number 4, 6, 7, and 9, you may use them for your dental clinic, but it's adding more, let's say, efforts for you. You need to do so many things more. And personally, on my experience, because I said this is a practical, you will not be able to hire someone to go and to build more partnerships with people. You will spend more your time inside your clinic, and you will not be able to hire some marketeer or to hire a marketeer who can go outside and introduce your clinic to everyone. Next session, we will talk about the data and why it's important. We will talk about targeting, segmentation, positioning. We will identify selling point and the importance of 7 Ps. Then we'll ask you a homework. If you didn't do the homework, don't come for the third session, because coming to third session, you have to have, I will ask some of you to show for me on the picture what you have achieved during that day. I believe in that moment, some of you might say, oh, Arif, this is really difficult. We cannot do it. We believe it's... Stop. Don't listen. Ignore that person inside you. The internal vibes you have inside, just ignore them. Because personally, I believe many people succeeded on that. As you succeeded, do you remember the first time we have handled the injection to give anesthesia for a patient? It was really difficult. We was shaking. And oh, no, I cannot do it. We have gone through so many experience, but finally now we can do it easily. So it's the same. But addiction to working together, and face your failure, sacrifice, disappointment, that's absolutely possible, because this is something people don't see it. It's you, the one who see everything. So just go, keep going, dedicate to your work, believe in yourself, and I'm 100%. When you are more disciplined, you will be able to reach your goals. It was my great pleasure to be with you today. These are my accounts. Please follow me on my Facebook pages and my account as well. This is my Academy Training Facebook page. And this is my Instagram account as well, my LinkedIn and my website. Finally, I have on Udemy account, an online course, and it's in Arabic language, and it's about how to speak in public. And you might get a discount code. It's Al-Forda, and you can have a discount to be $13. And it was my great pleasure being with you today. I appreciate it so much. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm very excited to see you next week. Until we meet, thank you so much once again. Appreciate it, and see you. Bye-bye. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Please feel free to contact me, and see you then. Bye-bye.